Anyone else wish there was a dislike button on Twitter? YouTube? Well, we have one on YouTube. Why you always lying? How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Easy Peasy. My name is David the Baker, and today we're going to be taking a look on into r/Agedlikemilk, the subreddit made for content on the internet that just does not age well with time. Now, I'm sure you're ready to dive on into the irony, so without further ado, let's go! Honestly, there are videos like this that shouldn't even have the option to dislike. Yeah, well, now we can't dislike any video. Yay, YouTube, getting rid of things nobody asked to get rid of. Woo! America's ugliest Confederate statue isn't coming down anytime soon. Oh wow, that is an ugly statue. But just a few hours ago, the statue was taken down, which is kind of fair. I mean, because look at the statue. Have you seen that thing? It's freaking horrifying. For those who don't know, this man is Michael Richards, the actor who played Cosmo Kramer on Seinfeld. This image aged poorly because in 2006, he forever became known for saying some incredibly racist and violent things to a black audience member in a very bizarre, unhinged tirade. Must see TV Thursday. Kramer. Will he say it? Oh, he said it all right. Oh, he said it a lot. If you organize an illegal rave, you can be fined up to $10,000. Tweeted by the UK Prime Minister. See, you know, this would be fine if it wasn't for the fact that information has leaked that the government had a secret Christmas party while the whole country was in lockdown and people were unable to see their loved ones. Ooh, that's not a good look. Hollywood producer Ryan Kavanaugh praised Harvey Weinstein for being a survivor. Brilliant creative mind. Never underestimate Harvey. He is a survivor. I mean, of all people, oh god, this just aged terribly. Oh yes, the New York Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children's 2013 Spring Luncheon. Oh, you see, at this event, Ghislaine Maxwell was a guest. She is on trial for cruelty against minors. So yeah, I mean, she probably shouldn't have gotten an invite. YouTube CEO promising to improve their platform and become more transparent in 2020. Okay, come on. Did we really believe that they were gonna do that? Yeah, no, I didn't think so either. Vosh, the left needs a big streamer who isn't known for using racial slurs. I'm stepping up to the plate. A few moments later. Never mind, they banned me for using racial slurs. Ah, you were so close, Vosh. The streamer Vosh commented on the ban of the leftist streamer Hasanabi. Hassan was banned for using the word cracker. Oh god, am I gonna get banned too? Whatever. Shortly after, Vosh talked in his live stream about the ban and used the word as well, but it was in context of talking about slurs itself. For this, Vosh also was banned. Hey, you can't win them all, my friend. There's no need to fear. Poland is prepared for any type of invasion. Do we even need to read this? Newsflash, they were not prepared for any type of invasion. Skip says LeBron James will never win a ring. LeBron James is an American basketball player. He was dubbed the Chosen One at 16 years of age, and this was when he realized he would make it into the NBA. No player in the history of the NBA has had more pressure coming into the league to succeed than LeBron James. He had his fair share of doubters and haters, but he rose above all of them and now has 4 rings. Also, he's the only player to win the finals most valuable player with 3 different teams. I mean, yeah, he's one of the best to ever do it in basketball, so I mean, maybe Skip was just a little bit off. James Crumbly. Trump will protect our Second Amendment. I want my child to get a gun. Oh boy. Both parents are gun nuts. They bought their son a gun and refused to take him home from school for counseling after a meeting where they were told about the disturbing violent shooting drawings their son made. Yeah, that's a yikes for me. Yeah, that is terrible. Is 16 gigabytes of RAM enough? 32 gigabytes may be the future, but we sure as hell aren't there yet. Oh lord, I hope RAM becomes cheaper then, especially if 32 gigabytes becomes the standard. It almost always does, barring a disaster that disrupts production. Someone left a comment in 2019 saying that the PC RAM should get cheaper in the future barring a disaster that disrupts production. And well, since 2020, all kinds of chip shortages have affected RAM prices and mostly increased their costs. Yeah, you hear that, Amoeba? You jinxed us all, man. The shockingly convincing argument that Severus Snape is transgender. On Tumblr, a community of Harry Potter scholars have spent years poring over the fantasy series, and some have come to the only possible conclusion: the potions professor is a transgender woman. You see, it's funny because J.K. Rowling, the author of the book, is transphobic and therefore would not write a transgender character. Probably not, no. but it's a nice theory, I like it. Beautifully animated Ratatouille can't pass reviewer smell test. So basically this film critic believed that Pixar's latest movie Ratatouille was a poor release, and then it ended up being critically acclaimed instead. Yeah, definitely not a good call. The tornado that destroyed Mayfield, Kentucky and killed 100 plus people. Yeehaw! Grab a six-pack and a lawn chair. There's a tornado coming. Oh, Bethany. No, it wasn't one of those tornadoes. November is gonna be a great month to be a gamer. Oh yeah, the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition, Battlefield 2042, Call of Duty Vanguard, and Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, well that was posted the month before, and now 2 of those games on the list have 2 of the lowest ratings in game history, making this post pretty cheese in terms of aged milk. John Cena, live a life, not an apology. John Cena gave an apology in Mandarin to the Chinese government after implying Taiwan was an independent country. Yeah, which is it, John Cena? Apologize or don't apologize? I can't tell. But to be fair, that's not really on John Cena. It's pretty much China putting a gun to his head and basically being like, apologize. This Mother's Day, get back to the job that really matters. Mr. Clean. Oh gosh. Geez, Mr. Clean is a bit of a chauvinist. Mother Nature versus capitalism. Serge Tankian of System of a Down, a socially conscious band, announces his new NFTs, something that goes against what his music stands for. Yeah, man, screw capitalism. Oh wait, I can make some money? Well, okay, well, I take that back for when I make money, but then after that, screw capitalism. Hopefully Kellogg's treats their employees fairly so we can continue to enjoy our favorite breakfast cereals. Originally, this post was hopeful that Kellogg's and the union would reach an agreement. However, Kellogg's just fired all workers and are planning to hire completely new workers. This is an outcome few would have expected in labor relations between a union and a company, and probably the most extreme outcome I would have imagined. The snow scene in The Wizard of Oz used 100% pure asbestos fibers for the snow. Oh my god. They were using poison. These poor characters. No wonder the Wicked Witch died. I took this photo on January 9th, 2020 in Boston. 2020 will probably be fine. Aw, no, you jinxed us. But it wasn't fine. Oh god, it wasn't fine. People who complain that YouTube might remove the dislike feature. Duh. Intellectuals who realize that this would permanently lock YouTube Rewind at the most disliked video of all time. See, you know, you thought you were being smart, but no, you played yourself. Yes, it's real. And a youth support. KYS. Kapiti Youth Support. I'm sure those kids feel so much better. This year is 2096. Global warming and World War III have thrown the Earth into a nuclear winter. The human race has been extinct, and yet somehow Supernatural has just been renewed for a 64th season. This humorous tweet was made back in 2018, mocking the fact that the TV series Supernatural had been running for over a decade and showed no signs of stopping. Supernatural's 15th season was confirmed to be its last and aired its finale on November 19th of 2020. And you know what I have to say about that show? Good riddance. That show was garbage, and if you're a fan of Supernatural and don't like what I say, I don't care, because I hated that show. I'm sorry, that show just gets me so mad. Dean and his stupid, gorgeous face. Anyways, next meme. If anyone ever gets around to writing a history of popular music, 1967 will surely be referred to as the year of Engelbert Humperdinck. I'm sorry, who? 1967 is now recognized to be one of the greatest years in music ever, and if any historian mentions Engelbert Humperdinck's name when talking about this year, it was because he was a schmaltzy middle-of-the-road singer who inexplicably managed to compete with the Beatles on the chart, widely acknowledged as the actual artist of the year, and yet I have no clue who he is. I'm sorry, Humperdinck, it's just not a really good name. Humperdinck? I hardly know her, Dink. Okay, I'm leaving. By 2005 or so, it will become clear that the internet's impact on the economy has been no greater than the fax machines. Nobel Prize winning economist Paul Krugman. Oh, geez, Paul. Thanos should have snapped this quote away, because this just ain't accurate. The pyramid guy from the opening credits literally has no significance to the show and never will. He's just a generic image made to look mythological or spooky, like most things in the intro. Oh, and the rest of Gravity Falls after this was created, Bill Cipher was in it a ton, and thus this aged like milk. He wasn't just in it a ton, he was the show. But I gotta say, I did love theorizing about Gravity Falls while the show was like airing new episodes and everything, so I can't even blame this guy. He's just a theorist. But hey, that's just a theory. theory. Easy peasy theory. And MatPat's suing us. Next meme. It can't happen here. We read books instead of burning them. It's World War II propaganda about how we read books instead of burning them. While in 2021, a school board is openly advocating burning books. Gosh, is the world gone crazy? You know what, don't answer that. The answer is yes. Texas winters. You can never predict them. My favorite part of winter is watching it on TV from Texas. You see, that was true until you guys got an unusually cold winter and all of your power shut down. So hey, who's laughing now? Oh wait, no one. Here's a diet hint. Sugar just might be the willpower you need to curb your appetite. We now understand that processed sugars could be detrimental to your weight loss and metabolism. So yeah, they were way off the mark with that one. The frick are you doing here, dude? Identify yourself. Who the frick are you? Oh, it's an old EDP clip. I would love this man as a security guard at my school. Oh, trust me, kid, you definitely don't want him at your school. Hey guys, I'm just looking for cupcakes. Like, this month, we celebrate the women of Activision and Blizzard. Wow, Activision Blizzard has been sued by the state of California, alleging that Activision Blizzard ignored and even allowed sexual misconduct to go ahead in their offices, with recent info stating that fridges were padlocked due to breast milk being stolen. Oh my gosh, these people are awful. He's basically like a high school hitter. MLB scouts believe Shohei won't be able to hit big league pitching. Shohei is a once-in-a-generation player, capable of throwing 100 miles per hour and hitting 40 plus homers in a season. He recently won Most Valuable Player unanimously, the first player to do so since Bryce Harper in 2015. Being scouted as a high school hitter is a shockingly incorrect take. John Griffin just did the math. We have, count 'em, 4 stories about people abusing kids today. 3 up now. If we're society's mirror, you people suck. This just in, CNN John Griffin arrested over abuse of underage girls. Oh, how ironic, you freaking monster. Enjoy jail. And with that, everyone, that's going to conclude this episode of r/Agedlikemilk. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below, and don't forget to press the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified of all of our easy peasy uploads. I'm your host, David the Baker, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. So till then, peace out and 3 thumbs up. See ya!